Mr. President, we're at the end of a long day, a long conference on food security under the title Food for Everyone Towards a Global Deal. What new insights have you obtained today?
First of all, this is our possibilities representing the civil society to give a strong message to the future G20 meeting in the summer, 22nd of June.
The objective of this meeting is actually to deliver that message to the G20. So at the end of the day, what is the message?
The message is that you need to more focus on the food security. You need to focus on the possibilities for market access for small-scale farmers. You need to focus on the policy coherence. You need to focus on that you really want to come out of hunger and poverty. And this is a message we will give in a strong way from this long day meeting, as you said.
It is very clear that there are many different elements to when it comes to ensure food security. But basically the question is also, how are we going to feed 9 billion people instead of 6 billion? How are we going to do that?
By producing food in a sustainable way. It is challenges for, it's sure, but it is possible if you have also a fair distribution, and if you develop agriculture as we have discussed here. You need investment not only in the development countries but in the undeveloped countries, developing countries. You need big investments, and sometimes you can talk about big, but it is for small-scale farmers. There is possibilities to feed 9 billion, but you need politics decision.
What role is there for the European Union when it comes to food security?
First of all, we need to understand that even European farmers need a strong agriculture policy. There has been a mechanism in the agriculture policy in the European Union which has been perhaps a failure for outside world when it comes to export subsidies. So I am happy that this is more or less out. But we need also to secure that we have a fair and good and strong food production in the European Union, for sure.
It's clear that there are many elements to this, but once more I'm going to ask you once more time, basically, what is the biggest news that came out of this conference today?
I think the news was that, first of all, there was an international touch. We have representatives from the globe, from Brazil, South Africa, name it, and that the news is that this is for the first time on the G20 summit. We have the world leaders, and you have the situation in the world today that world leaders, they are afraid for the increasing prices in food markets. We have seen that it affects the Arabic Spring, and I think we need to be much more careful that these 1 billion out of totally food feeding need to have food. And this is a challenge, but it is possible.
Okay, is there anything else that I should have asked you but that I didn't, that you wanted to say?
I think you have made a lot of good questions today, and I hope that this the interview and what you have presented during this conference will give also a good contribution to the outside world.